Hey guys, it's Ty, bringing you another Borderlands 3 unique weapons guide, and today I will be going over a blue Hyperion SMG known as the Redistributor. Now the prefix of this gun will not change for you, so you do not have to worry about that. The red text reads, "Man's reach exceeds his imagination. Every 7th shot is amped shots chained to nearby enemies." Now, this gun is an absolute beast when it comes to shredding shields, especially in those grouped scenarios where the enemies are kind of grouping together. You're going to shred all of their shields. Here, I'm just trying to show you a more of a 360 view of the weapon. So, how do you get this weapon? Once you have completed the mission Hostile Takeover, you'll be given the mission The Impending Storm. Now what you'll have to do is travel back to Sanctuary and go talk to Lilith. Once you have done this, then Maya will be broadcasted upon the screen. You'll have to navigate to Athenas and then go and use the drop pod. Once you are on Athenas, go ahead and travel through the area until you have to meet Maya. Go ahead and secure the courtyard. Now, I think you only have to secure the courtyard in the circle area, but it doesn't hurt to go ahead and clear them all out. I think you actually might have to. So once you have done that, there will be a Typhon log up here on the left. I do show you right here. Go ahead and ring the bell and then Maya will appear. Go ahead and wait through her cutscene, and then I don't know why, but this is where Maya has to do her NPC impression. You will have to follow her after she stands there and talks to you for about 3 minutes. Go ahead and clear this area because this is one of the follow missions where you have to clear out the area with the NPCs, unfortunately. But it's not hard, they just spawn everywhere, so go ahead and clear them out, and then you will have to ring the second bell. Once you have rung the second bell, you'll have to wait for the door to open, and then again Maya with her NPC impression. Ava, you'll have to go meet up with Ava. So right there is a claptrap, if you want to know that, with a white chest. Go ahead and clear this area out, and you'll have to clear this area out before Maya will actually travel up the stairs with you, and then you'll be able to ring the bell whenever she reaches the door. Now there will be a legendary enemy on the left here that I show that you can kill on the way over here. Go ahead and travel a little bit forward and Ava will activate her cutscene. Now every time you will go to a tomb, you'll have to clear out some enemies, and then Ava will activate her 30 in lock picking. It will actually take her a little bit to do these little lock picks or whatever. Go ahead and wait out her doing that, and then clear out the areas every time she reaches one. There I show you a Typhon log if you want to go ahead and get that. She activates her 30 lock picking again, and then you'll have to clear out the last tomb. This tomb will have like rats and some soldiers around it. Go ahead and pick up the iridium when the iridium block drops. Clear out the last wave of enemies that drop from a drop pod, and then follow Ava for what seems to be about 2 minutes. Go ahead and travel across the bridge, and then you can speed run past all these enemies and you do not have to fight them. You'll activate the boss fight, Captain Trant. Now he's not that hard, but sometimes he can be a little bitch. I don't know why, but they give you plenty of enemies that you can get second wins off of, and the only thing hard about it is if you try to go off onto the sides and his snowball or whatever will hit you. Go ahead and give the block of iridium to Maya once you defeat Captain Trant, and she will open the door. Now it will take her about 5 minutes to get to where she needs to be. There is a little iridium artifact thing there that you can get. There's a bunch of chests in this area, and there's also a Typhon log right there on the left if you want to go ahead and get that. Wait for Maya to get through with her dialogue, and then you can travel back to Sanctuary, where you will have to give the vault key to Tanis. Now go ahead and talk to Lilith, and you will have completed the Impending Storm, and it will give you the SMG, which is the Redistributor, and then we will compare it to the other SMGs that I have in my backpack. Now the damage is actually pretty decent on this thing compared to a bunch of the other legendary SMGs that I have. Now where it shines is it's electricity damage, it's shock damage. That is just where it stands out above the rest. Now when you're actually fighting enemies in the game, you're not going to do a whole lot of damage to them because of the shock. It just comes with shock, and so you want to be using this as a shock or a shield stripper, and that's basically all it's really good for. Unfortunately, it is really cool. Here I'm going to show you how the hip fire is on the weapon. It does have the Hyperion effect where the bullets are they're kind of projectile based a little bit, and as you can see there, the 7th shot is amped whether you hit the shot or not. So what I would try to say is, if you can, I would say go for guaranteed shots. That way you can get the amped shot to spread to other enemies. Here, as you can see, I'm doing pretty decent damage. This is on Mayhem 3. I tried to get modifiers that didn't change the damage numbers on any of my weapons that I was using. Here I show you how the damage compares to the Night Hawken, which is the best SMG in the game. So it actually keeps its own compared to the Night Hawken. Now the Night Hawken is just going to be 10 times better, as we all know. But this thing, I mean, look, this is health damage, and it's actually keeping up with the Night Hawken. Now, when you get to shields, boy, this thing actually just destroys the shields. Now, the only thing is, the Redistributor, you could probably get a better shock damage weapon. Honestly, you could get like a shock butcher and knock off shields way faster than this thing will knock them off. And plus, when you get to the health or armor or whatever you're going to be damaging next, like any other weapon would probably do a little bit more. But if you do want to use this for like big mobs of enemies, this is actually going to wreck. Now, the hip fire accuracy is a Hyperion SMG, so it's going to be really great. The reload is really great for, you know, reload is pretty decent. The fire rate, pretty decent. The accuracy when you aim down sight, it's a Hyperion SMG, so it does come with a shield, so that's a nice benefit. There's really not a big downfall to this weapon besides the base damage, I guess you could say. I don't really see a use for it. I would say keep it. I wouldn't say get rid of this. This is one of the uniques in the game that you're actually going to keep. But then again, if you get a better shock weapon, there's really no reason to use this. But as you can see, none of these enemies have shields anymore, so that's like a really big thing. If you get like a badass enemy that has a shield, then this thing is going to become in very handy. I think that's basically it for the video. There's nothing else for me to show you. It's just basic mobbing with it. It keeps its own. Overall view, out of 10, I'd probably give this weapon a solid 6.5. And then when you get to shielded enemies, it is a solid 8.5. Maybe even more. But if you did enjoy the video, I'm glad you did. I had a lot of fun making it. And I will see you next time. Later.